One of the bigger questions I've always had is, what's the best Spyro the Dragon? Well, I just answered the question, didn't I? The best Spyro the Dragon. Which Spyro game is the best game? And my opinion of that is that the OG, clearly the one that I've got to go with, this very one we're doing. However, I do have a strong sentimental pull towards Spyro 2. Love that one. Now, some of you may call it Gateway to Glimmer or Ripto's Rage. I have a good time with either alliteration. It's a great time. It's always going to be Gateway to Glimmer to me, but I've literally got to go with Spyro 1, Spyro the Dragon being the best one, then Gateway to Glimmer or Ripto's Rage, then Year of the Dragon. Now, all of them good. Like, at this point we are splitting hairs as we go into Town Square, and I'll actually show you one of the little game, or a little, what would you call it? Probably more so a reward? Is it a reward, or is it like a diamond or achievement? Achievement, that's the word we're looking for. An achievement. If you charge every single one of the bulls, but don't kill them so that they're just like heads or their horns are caught into the ground, you get a nice little achievement. It's a good time. Also, weirdly satisfying. Distinctly masochistic of me, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Watch this. It's just, it's beautiful. I'm just the worst. I'm just gonna really marinate on that visual. But yeah, I would say that this one's the best one, and the lives, like the little chest, like it had there, the purple chest to get the little Spyro lives. They changed toward like these glass jars. I'm not sure about that aesthetic choice. You know, it's better when it's just like the purple chest. I loved that. And if you guys didn't know, you don't actually have to go all the way back up there now. I'll show you a little thing that you can do with this na-na-na-na. I call it. It's an egg thief, but it's na-na-na-na. You just got to wait for him to jump down. You don't actually have to chase him. And I always forget these treasures in that corner. More often than not, I have to and fro trying to get them, but it's not today. The camera got me being super thorough. Bang, bang. Or every single one of them. Now, the achievements not going to pop up for me because, well, this ain't my it ain't my first rodeo, but I did get a skill point, you know, give me an extra life or whatever. But even if that's all the incentive you need, do that. And we're all done. This is one of the few occasions I actually go through the portal to exit the level. Happy coincidences for me. And no, I wasn't going to leave that piece of treasure behind. You know what? I'm showing a bit of conviction here that I've got all the treasure from that section. Now, something you need to be mindful of this level is that you do need to exit the previous level through the portal in order to activate the actual level Toasty. And if you just exit the level without going through that portal, it just won't open, and you'll just wind up being like, is this game glitching? Is it broken? It's like, it's not broken. It's a silly mechanic that's forcing you to go through the portal, and it'll be all sweet, but annoying. Annoying is an understatement, though. Are you ready to see me lose some lives? I'm certain of that. See, that's what happens. Like, why did I charge? That was a stupid thing to do. Really dumb. But we continue on. These dogs always cause me to panic slightly. Especially the original game. I didn't think that they were these sort of hound-related dogs. I thought that they were more... Oh, Jesus. Keep doing it. Do better. Good God. Wow. Now I've got to be really, really careful. I'm so conservative now. I'm terrified. Like, look at all the confidence go away. But yes, they used to look... I thought the dogs looked scarier. Let's go save first, actually. Let's get a save point. I'm not doing that again. Nevin. As if that's a name. Anyway. Sorry to all the Nevins out there. If there's a Nevin out there. I don't believe it is. I don't think it's a name. But yes, I always thought that the original dogs were far more scary. I think that they growled a little bit more intimidating. A little bit more... I don't know. It got to me. Maybe it was because I was young. I don't know. Always induced a bit of panic. Now, do you guys know that Toasty is just a disgruntled sheep? I think that's one of my favorite elements of this game. Is just the absurdity of having a sheep on stilts who's just disgruntled with all the dragons and enlist themselves toward Nasty Nork. Gnasty Gnork. Oh, great banter. Loved it. So I should be nearly done for the artisan world. And then he's got to find these 18 treasure, I suppose. It's got to be 1,000, isn't it, for the first area. Finish it up. I do have all the treasure. I'm sending it. I don't have it, do I? Where is this final bit of treasure? All the time, I should be more thorough. Like, if it's in that previous section that I just chose to send it through, I'm going to be just very disappointed in myself. I should know better. Should know better, but here we are. Oh, wow. How did I not see them before? That was just... I don't know if you could tell, but I was straight up startled to see them there.
Wow, I see.
But at last we have finished the artisans.
You made traffic.
So let's move on to... What's the next area called? I chose not to read it, didn't I? Peacekeepers, for God's sake. Clearly not reading.